our world has started. Hello, world. Have to start somewhere. How many people understand just how vague and uncertain the world reflected in our eyes actually is? Back then we believed, we're certain, that the world was exclusive, that what we could see and touch for ourselves, all that we perceived, we shared with everyone else, and vice versa. But when you think about it, there's no way to prove that the world I see is the exact same as everyone else. After all, the only world I can really perceive is my own. So yeah, you got all that, Reggie-kun? When you look at it that way, the world starts to seem extremely fragile, faint, and vain. Hey. Hey, you there? You listen to me? You know, what's going on over there?
レイジ君軽くトリップしちゃってるの。オーバーヒートでレイジ君の頭から湯気が出てる。
Got big trouble. Reggie-kun's chirping, overheating, there's steam coming out of his ears.
水だ。水をかけるんだ。頭から水を。いや、ダメだ。そんなことをしたら大切な新世界ゴーグルが壊れてしまうではないか。
Water, pour some H2O on him. That should... No, wait, that'd break the world goggles.
でもこのままだとレイジ君が壊れちゃうよ。もうしょうがないな。なんだ?
Suddenly felt like someone poured cold water on my back. Wait, that's more or less what happened. The coldness even hurts a little bit. It forcefully brings my consciousness back from the verge of fading and completely clears my hazy vision. I see before me is a girl, something of a silver lining in the situation. She has facial features brimming with the roundness of youth, large eyes full of energy, and blue short hair that seems to melt into the clear sky. 8 out of 10 normal men would deem her cute, while the other 2 would hail her as super cute. She's a real cutie in a sailor uniform.
あれ? Yuno-san?
I reflexively speak her name. She's Yuno Hayase, senior at my part-time job. Sure, she's clearly a high school girl, reasonably younger than me, but that doesn't stop her from being my senior. Yuno-san jumps at me without hesitation to speak of. A sudden two-pronged assault by an offensively soft sensation. Just one is enough to make a grown man ascend to a higher plane in a split second. Using a weapon of such power has to be a war crime. 2 of these simultaneously would surely devastate my armies. Does she intend to wipe us out from the face of the earth? She'll gladly accept this defeat, for I am a man. Wait, this isn't time to be flustered. I gently and carefully pushed her away from me. Doing so brings me great pain, but alas. Asakusa Roku. Okay.
レイジ君、カムバック、お帰りだよ。
はい、ただいまです。って僕どっか行ってましたっけ?
おいおい、覚えてないのかい?
I hear a lethargic voice in my right ear. It's a worrisome.
どこかに行ってたというか、行っちゃってたというか、ある意味生きかけてたのだよ、君は。ま、それも若さゆえの暴走というものだがね。
Get gone. It still feels heavy, and my field of vision seems strangely small. But my awareness is coming back to me, letting me remember the situation I'm in.
そうそう、勝手に行っちゃったらダメだよ、レイジ君。行くときはちゃんと行くって言わないとね。
ユーノ、今のはなかなかグレートフルなセリフだ。 80点をやろう。
バーイ、ユウの80点もらっちゃいました。次は100点満点目指します。
Yuno-san seems completely fired up.
いや100点目指しちゃダメですから、ユウノさん。っていうか、オワリさんも変態発言は控えてください。それにグレイトフルってすごいって意味じゃないですからね。念のため。
That's true.
レイジ君、随分と威勢がいいじゃないかい。仕事中に行きかけてた男のくせにさ。
As I listen to Owari-san's voice through my in-ear receiver in my right ear, my clouded consciousness starts to process reality again. Suddenly I remember the thing that's been bothering me for a while now.
背中がとても冷たいんですが。
それはそうだよ。だってユウのがこれ全部かけちゃったんだもん。まだちょっとしか食べてなかったのに。
I'm sorry, what did you pour on me? She pouts and swings around an empty plastic cup that says ice on it.
全部かけちゃったって。
You ate ice?
それどう見てもかき氷じゃないですか。
Never mind.
そうだよ。せっかくのイチゴ&メロンのスペシャルブレンドだったのに、レイジ君を助けるために涙を飲んでぶっかけました。
どうもすみません。後で弁償します。
ちなみにスペシャルブレンドのポイントはイチゴとメロンの割合が3対3なんだよ。ここだけの話だけどね。
You hear that? Don't tell anyone else about that. Yeah, that is basically just 1-for-1. Anyways, I now know why my bag is so cold and heavy. There's shaved ice between my shirt and back, and it's covered in strawberry and melon syrup. Honestly, I didn't even want to think about the terrible state my back was in. Sure, the summer sunlight will quickly melt the ice and dry the shirt, but I don't know if the syrup will come off that easily. It never
と
does.
にかく君はあまりの暑さに気を失いかけていたというわけだよ。新世界ゴーグルの路上実験中にね。
The New World goggles are the reason why my head feels so heavy and my field of vision is limited. Oh yeah, I remember it all now.
どうやらそうみたいですね、オワリさん。そちらは冷房の効いた事務所の中だからいいでしょうが、こっちは30度を超える炎天下の中なんですよ。
That's really hot in Fahrenheit.
危うく熱中症になりかけてるじゃないですか。僕この新世界ゴーグルってめちゃくちゃ危険な代物だと思うんですけど。
The item is best described as a full helmet developed by Owari-san to be a pair of AR goggles. It's basically a modified bike helmet with a smartphone attached, installed along the front inside of the front, displaying the feed of the external camera in real time. It blocks your entire view while allowing you to see outside through the screen, making you question what's the point and why would anyone wear it. Modifications also make the inside absurdly hot and stuffy, making it feel like a needlessly high-tech torture device. And here I am wearing it in this heat. Honestly, no one can fault me for almost fainting.
いや、安心したまえ。こっちも基地のエアコンが完全にいかれてしまって。
Oops.
安心しろの意味がまるでわかりませんが。というか、エアコン壊れたんですか？
クーラー壊れちゃったの？まだ7月なのに。やだな、基地に戻りたくないな。
この世に灼熱地獄というものがあるとすれば、我らジャッジメントセブンの基地こそそう称するにふさわしいとだけ伝えておこう。
何にせよ、事務所にいてもここにいてもどこにいても暑いってことは分かりました。
No! 事務所ではない。ここはジャッジメントセブンの最前線基地である。何度言えば覚えるんだね、君は。
はいはい、最前線の基地って言うくらいならせめてエアコンくらいは直してくださいよ。
That is true. Air conditioning is important.
でも夏だから暑いのは仕方ないかな。 寒い夏よりはいいと思うんだ。だって寒いとかき氷も美味しくないからね。
Shaved ice isn't tasty when it's cold. Okay, sure.
そういうことだ、レイジ君。ということで、君が意識を取り戻したのであれば、より本格的な実験を開始させてもらうとするよ。
I am American, sadly. Otherwise, I would understand anything that they're saying without the subtitles.
倒れない程度に頑張ります。
But hey, nice to meet you, Japanese dude. Or dudette. Whichever. Or both, depending.
レイジ君、ファイティングだよ。ユウノがうちわで仰いであげるからね。プレイレイジオン。
He looks like a freaking dubstep dude person. Like, you know, Daft Punk and stuff. Ugh. You know, son sure is lively. She's... female. Well, good for you. Not sure what to say about that. Just, yeah. Of course, you know what they say about females on the internet, Kappa. Unison is sure is lively. She vigorously fanning me with a cheap-looking fan, making a faint wind go in my direction. Yeah, something tells me that's not very helpful. It doesn't make me the least bit cooler, though. In fact, all she does is attract the negative attention of the passerby here in Asakusa. Sorry, I'm not trying to butcher Japanese names. That's just awkward, making me feel seriously uncool. I mean, we're in the Asakusa Roku, not too far from the Sensoji Temple in its shopping street. Make this an area popular with tourists and the like. Also, if you're watching me on PS4, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Solus Knight. A weirdo with a full helmet and high school girl in a sailor uniform fanning him would seem like some new street performance or some active to attract new customers. Why'd you say oh my gosh? Or God? Whichever. The tourists, misunderstanding the situation, pulled out their phones and take photos of us. Ino-san responds in kind by making the peace sign. That's probably not gonna help. Oh hey, thanks. Please check out my other videos whenever you have the time. I love new subscribers and all that.
イエーイ、ジャッジメントセブンをよろしくお願いします。
Still not helping you, no. She energetically waves her hand at them, making her absurdly large bust stuck under her uniform shake. Dusty! That alone causes a stir in the audience. Bunch of perverts. Those are the J7's ultimate weaponized memories for you. The destructive power can be felt worldwide as evidenced by all the impressed foreign tourists.
レイジ君、そっちの視界はこちらでもモニター中だが君、さっき
そんなことはありません。とにかく目立ちまくってますので、さっさと実験を開始しましょう。
それではこれより新世界ゴーグルの機能検証実験を開始する。ワールドプログラムスタンバイ。
You hear him working on his keyboard and press the enter key over the receiver. Owari-san said that he's particularly proud of the World Program, apparently. It's a program that combines real scenery with virtual data, and these New World goggles were made specifically for it. The camera installed on the front sends visual data to the smartphone installed inside the helm, and though there's slight issues with the sense of distance, it's a decent view. There's an orange text flickering in this corner. World sys stand by. Looks like the program's waiting for new input. Hang on. Oops. You're gone. Discord's now in the description for anyone. Looks like
ここからがお楽しみの本番タイムだよ。プログラムの方は受け入れ準備バッチリだからね。あとは君のボイスコマンドで立ち上げてくれたまえ。
ボイスコマンドですか？なんか回りくどくないですかそれ。こちらから。おいおい、君にはロマンってものが欠如しているようだね。この手のフルフェイス型のデバイスにおいてボイスコマンドによるプログラム起動はお約束中のお約束。ああ、そんなもんですかね。
Honestly, I don't completely believe that. That's why my response is vague.
それでなんて言えばいいんです？
チェンジ・ザ・ワールド。
That's even more embarrassing than I expected. Saying those words in a place like with so many foreign tourists sounds like a seriously unfortunate dare in a truth or dare game.
さあレイジ君、シャウトだよ。
I'd rather not. Let's be honest. Ina-san nonchalantly encourages me like it's none of her business. Then again, Then again, she'd probably do without hesitation if she was in my shoes. I mean, she's the very definition of airhead. I, on the other hand, am the picture of a common lower class boy, so...
チェンジ・ザ・ワールド。
おいおい、声が小さいよレイジ君。それになんだか迷いすら感じられるではないか。もっと自分を解放し腹の底から叫んでくれたまえ。
That's not stupid at all. Or you could just increase the mic sensitivity. Oh well, whatever, I'll just do it.
チェンジ・ザ・ワールド。
Whoop, there it goes. World program. Change the world. A filter is applied over my vision, displaying various info.
すごい。
And wittingly mouth a single world word. This is actually kind of cool.
新世界へようこそだ、レイジ君。
Communication window opens up on the edge of my visor vision and displays Owari-san. As absurd as the gear itself looks, I can't deny that I'm somewhat excited about
ワール
this.
ドプログラムの起動を確認した。引き続きメニュー用のボイスコマンドが正常に機能するかを実験しよう。さあレイジ君、今度はメニュープリーズと叫んでくれたまえ。
Probably won't recognize my voice if I speak the command normally, so I won't. So I just go ahead and get straight to shouting.
メニュープリーズ。
So a new menu appears inside my vision.
よーし、メニューは無事に開いたようだな。次はカーソルを移動させてみよう。
はあ、まあそうでしょうね。それでなんて言えばいいんですか？
普通に上だ下だと言えばいい。カーソルをモニターの右上まで移動させた後、
I do as I'm told and try moving the cursor.
上、右。ああ、違う、上じゃない、右だって。
This isn't working. It's not listening to me at
ちょ
all.
っと尾張さん、これめちゃくちゃ操作しづらい仕様なんですけど。
そりゃそうだろうね。 らいであれば新世界ゴーグルに内蔵している脳波センサーで
He responds with a carefree tone. Would have loved to do this experiment after the cool sounding function was implemented. After a while of struggling, I eventually did what Ori-san told me to.
よし、いいぞ。そこで一言。ああ、そこそこ。いい感じ。と叫ぶんだ。
Something tells me that's not the right command.
何なんですかそれは。
いわゆる決定のボイスコマンドだ。ちなみにキャンセルのコマンドはそこはダメよとなっている。
He's doing this on purpose.
どうしてそんなセリフみたいなボイスコマンドなんですか。それになんだか聞き方によっては卑猥だし。
He replies to me as if whatever he's done here is only
も
obvious.
ちろんその新世界ゴーグルを女の子がつけた時のために決まっているじゃないか。
Pervert.
慣れない操作に戸惑いながら先ほどのボイスコマンドを口にする。想像しただけでご飯が3杯はいけそうだ。
Pervert. Yeah, how could I forget? This man's a huge perv.
君の声では正直少しのリビドーも湧かないが、それでも大切な実験だからね。熱く激しく感情を込めて叫んでくれたまえ。
Did they have to do this in a populated area? Alright, I give up. I'll just say the lines I'm told to.
ああ、そこそこいい感じ。そこはダメよ。
I probably test out the confirm and cancel commands. Continue doing this for many more voice commands, and I end up shouting even more really weird lines over and over and over again. We were already being treated as weirdos, and this only serves to make it worse. I just want to crawl into a hole somewhere. Hell, give me a shovel, I'll dig one myself.
よーし、なかなか自分を解放できたじゃないか。ボイスコマンドの実験はこれぐらいにしておこう。
Those words make me feel like I was just raised by an angel of salvation.
ありがとうございます。
どうして俺が礼を言われるんだい？
いえ、こっちのことです。それで次の実験は？
そうだな。次は匍匐前進でもやってみようかね。
Seriously?
はあ？
He just thought that up. He's clearly just having fun by messing with me now. There's just no way he isn't. Even so, as a mere part-time worker, I can't really go against his words. I crawled, but Owari-san's absurdities, I mean experiments, didn't end there. I couldn't do a handstand, but I still had to walk backwards and even on all fours. Even the weird voice commands I hoped were over actually came back. I ended up shouting even more of them. Some people laughed at me. Some found me a nuisance. Some saw me as a menace and worthy of reporting to the police. I even bumped into a scary man and almost got taken to a place just as frightening. Even so, I did all of Owari-san's responsible requests, no matter how much of an affront to human rights they were. Needless to say, it was hellish.
なかなか頑張るではないか。
はあ、どうも。
Honestly, his praise doesn't make me all that happy. Wait, what meaning of all these experiments have?
レイジ君、グッジョブだよ。
Sorry?
ありがとうございます、ユーノさん。
Now this makes me happy. Oh, the dazzling shine of a genuine high school girl's smile.
それでは少し休憩した後、実験の後半戦に突入しようじゃないか。
ちょっと待ってください。
Unable to bear it, I talk back against him. Swear for me to go against Owari-san's proposals.
今日はもうこれぐらいにしておきませんか。ほら、オワリさんだけに終わりにしようなんて。
So war something? Did you really make that pun? That's my job. That's my job. My joke has no effect. Well, not like I'm unaware that it was absolutely awful.
正直体力も気力も限界なんです。もう勘弁してください。
Never.
レイジ君、この俺が頑張ってくれる君のために何のご褒美も用意していないと思っているのかい？
ご褒美？
このとびきりのご褒美を見れば疲れも吹っ飛ぶこと間違いなしだよ。 X モード起動。
X mode R15 start. Ooh, what's this now? Oh, he would have this kind of crap. Suddenly the scenery of the town changes severely. The walls, the paths, surfaces all over are replaced with sexy pictures.
これはオワリさん。
ワールドプログラムを使って取り込んだ風景をリアルタイムに加工して君に見せているのさ。
I've heard of what augmented reality goggles were capable of doing, but experiencing it for myself changes everything.
だが君へのご褒美はこれだけではないのだよ。
Oh god.
その目を見開いてユーノの
What? No way. But wait, a purple I come would totally... Actually, could actually... With hope and excitement in my heart, I turn to face Yuno-san. Oh boy. Yuno-san comes to my vision modified the same way as the billboards and all that. However, the power of its here is incomparable to anything around us. I mean, Yuno-san's wearing a swimsuit. Not just a swimsuit, a school swimsuit. That's a Wari-san for you. He's a true man of culture.
これぞ世界を書き換える世紀のプログラムワールドだ。どうだ素晴らしいだろう。
素晴らしかです。
It really is. Really? My tone makes me sound delirious. So overwhelmed that it sounds like I have some accent. Weird.
ねえねえ、何が素晴らしいの？ユーノにもちょっと見せてよ。
You really don't. You really don't. Yuno-san brings her face close to mine, which naturally brings her memory weapons right in front before my eyes. I can't help but focus my sight exclusively on them. I'm so glad to be alive.
我ながらこれはなんというけしからんことに。レイジ君
You would
近
want
づきたま
that.
え。
I suddenly hear a clattering sound at the other end of the receiver, which instantly brings me back to my senses.
オワリさん、スクショ撮ってますね。それはダメです。さすがにユーノさんの肖像権の侵害です。
You're kidding, Ray. Like, this already technically
それに
is.
ぶっちゃけずるいですよ。
おいおい誤解しないでくれたまえ。これは貴重な実験データなのだよ。後でじっくりと画像を検証しなくちゃだしね。
聞こえましたよ。今ムフフって笑いましたね。100% 横島な気持ちじゃないですか。
もう2人で盛り上がっててずるいずるい。ユーノにも見せてよ。
Yuno-san reaches for the New World goggles I'm wearing.
さてもう十分だろう。
He turns off the visual rewriting, making Yuno-san go back to her school uniform. The indecent pictures around us also turn back to normal surfaces they were. So I find myself a little disappointed, but Wari-san whispers in my
実
ear.
験の後半戦を頑張ってくれたらさらなる新世界を見せてやろうじゃないか。ビキニなんてどうだ。猫耳コスなんてのもあるぞ。
Of course you do. Wari-san is seriously underestimating me. I am not a small enough man to be lured and forced to act because of such a simple pleasure. Yeah, right, I'm taking the bait and I'm doing it proudly. I mean, just try imagining Yuno-san in a bikini. Just what kind of form would the man-raised weapons take after being freed from the tightness of a school swimsuit? I cannot allow myself to end this day without bearing witness to that. In fact, give me the bikini and cat gear combo. Sad as it might seem, my energy and motivation are back like they were never gone. Truly world program and Yuno-san's memory weapons are things to be feared.
わかりました。午前0時、最後まで付き合います。さあ、どんどん行きましょう。
よくぞ言ってくれた、レイジ君。それでこそジャッジメント7期待の方では実験の後半戦を始めるとしよう。とりあえず適当に踊りながらその界隈を一周してもらおうか。
The request is unreasonable as always, but I no longer fear doing it. Thinking of the dream beyond this pain and embarrassment gives me all the motivation I need. And so, the moment I am about to start dancing, everything goes wrong.
終わりさん、おかしなことになっちゃってますよ。
何？ワールドプログラムが暴走だと？負荷テストじゃ一度もこんなことは。
With the sound of something shutting down, my vision turns completely black.
終わりさん、何も見えなくなっちゃったんですけど。
He doesn't respond. A few moments later, after I start to panic, my vision comes back. What the
なんだ
fuck?
これは。
What I see is Asakusa Roku, the exact same place I was at, but the surroundings have completely changed. The buildings at my sites are destroyed and ruined. The crowds of people are gone, and I hear nothing but a deafening silence. I have no idea what happened. With shaking legs, I take a few steps forward and see. Eh? What? What the hell? What's going on here?
あれはユーノさん。
There's a girl in a sailor uniform crucified to the side of the ruined building. Her blue hair is shaking in the wind. She isn't the only one either. Other people I know well are hanging there too. Why did this happen? Wait, forget that. So what's happening here? My brain can't keep up with the sight before me, so I'm just standing still in this warped city, completely dumbfounded. That's when I see something at the edge of my vision move. It's a girl clad in pure, unsullied one piece. She's looking directly at me. I see desperation in her eyes, as if she's pleading for something. The girl doesn't feel quite real and seems to bear an air of mystery around her. I'm unable to look away. Strangely enough, I'm not scared of her. Still, I'm uncertain about how I should handle this, so I just freeze in place. She, however, silently starts speaking to me.
気をつけて。気をつけて。もうすぐ世界が始まるから。
My vision is overcome by black again, and the girl is reduced to nothing but an afterimage.
気をつけて。もうすぐ世界が始まるから。
fact that the grammar doesn't make any sense. It's our world has ended. Our world has overflowed. Chapter 1. Change the world. Of course they say has when it's the freaking chapters.
レイジ君
Hmm?
あれ、ユーノさん。
どうしたの
What just happened?
レイジ君大丈夫
I come back to my senses and see Ino-san staring at my face. Wasn't she hanging on the building just now? My mind starts working again.
ユーノさんこそ大丈夫ですか？さっきひどい目に遭ってた。
ひどい目
Something
言うのは別になんともないよ
She vigorously moves her arms to show that there's nothing wrong with her. It doesn't look like she's forcing it. If that's the case,
なるほど。わかりましたよ。
I heave a sigh.
さっきのはオワリさんが用意した画像データってことですね。
No. I experienced enough to tell that the world program makes displaying things that aren't real into a real piece of cake.
あれも拡張現実の実験ってやつですか？なるほど。確かにすごいですよ。いきなり浅草がめちゃくちゃになってるし、ユーノさんたちはビルに貼り付けにされてるし、いきなり世界が終わったのかと思いました。
Roll credits?
おいおいレイジ君、さっきから君は何を言っているんだい？
Ori-san sounds
そ
puzzled.
んな画像データなど俺は表示させていないよ。白チュームでも見ていたんじゃないかい？
Ori-san is an extreme pervert. I wouldn't be surprised if he got arrested one of these days. But I already know him well enough to tell he's no liar. Then, what was going on with Asakusa just now?
レイジ君やっぱり頭がオーバーヒートしちゃったんじゃないかな
まあずっと新世界ゴーグルをかぶっていたわけだし、意識が朦朧としてきてもおかしくないかもしれないね。それにしても白チュームで言うのを貼り付けにとはね。
No.
まさかレイジ君は高速プレイがお好みだったなんて。
ちょっとオワリさん、変な誤解しないでくださいよ。
そんなに否定しなくってもいいじゃないか。夢には心の中で強く思っていることが現れるというからさ。
He's clearly just messing with me now. I feel like talking back will only encourage him, so I decide to change the subject.
そういえば結局プログラムがおかしくなった原因は何だったんですか？
さあ、それについては検証してみないとわからないね。暴走して強制終了して、俺のプログラムが暴走するなんて理論的にありえないんだがな。ともかくこんな状態では新世界ゴーグルを使っての路上実験はとりあえず基地に戻っておいでよ。もっともここも灼熱地獄であることに変わりは。
Ow. Ori-san ends the call. A bit disappointed that I wouldn't be getting the second reward. I take off the New World goggles. Makes me feel freed. The pleasant wind on my face feels chilly in spite of the searing
レ
sunlight.
イジ君実験終わりなんだね
あ、はい。ユーノさんもお疲れ様でした。
I'm overcome by even more disappointment that I didn't see the second reward. Man, what's wrong with
世
me?
界さん戻ってこいって言ってたよねそれじゃ一緒に基地に帰ろっか
The moment we start walking, I hear some cheerful music coming from her waist area.
はいは
She walks a few steps away, takes her smartphone out of the panda-like pouch around hanging on her side, places it against her ear.
ーいもしもーしお姉ちゃんどうしたの
After a brief talk, Ino-san ends the call and looks at me with a guilty
レ
expression.
イジ君ごめんねユウの一緒に基地には帰れなくなっちゃいましたお姉ちゃんのとこに行かないとなの
ああ、そうなんですか。どうぞ僕のことは気にしないでください。
ありがとうレイジ君それじゃ
Ino-san waves her hand and leaves, watching her walk away makes me feel somewhat sad. Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, why is she wearing a school uniform on Sunday? bit curious, but I decided to not overthink it. In Judgment 7, mysteries like that are nothing to wreck your brain over. There's just no point with that. Hisago Shopping District Street. Well, I am going to end it there. Seems like a good spot to take a break. Plus, you know, it's late, so not a lot of people will be watching right now.